Hello and greetings, viewers. This is ERi-TV English News Broadcast live from our headquarters in Asmara. It's 10:30 p.m. Monday, October 4. Presenting your daily updates, I'm the reporter ERi-TV, and here's a rundown of the top stories we're covering. Announcement from the Ministry of Health. Message of congratulations by President Isaias Afwerki. Russia successfully test-launched a hypersonic cruise missile. At least 9 dead as cyclone lashes in Oman and Iran. And now we proceed to the details for the local news. We have an announcement from the Ministry of Health. 5 patients who have been receiving medical treatment in hospitals in the central region have recovered fully and have been discharged from these facilities. Accordingly, the total number of recovered patients has increased to 6,655, while the number of deaths stands at 42. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date stands at 6,723. Ministry of Health, Asmara, October 4, 2021. His Excellency President Isaias Afwerki has sent today, on behalf of the people and government of Eritrea and on his own behalf, a message of warmest congratulations to Dr. Abiy Ahmed on his re-election as Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. In his message, President Isaias underlined, Eritrea and Ethiopia have gone a long way in past 3 years to turn chapters of confrontation and hostility and lay groundwork for robust peace and friendship between the two sisterly countries, with its positive implications to widen the Horn of Africa region. President Isaias further stated, I trust and am hopeful that the trajectory the two countries have embarked on will be further enhanced and consolidated in the period ahead, in spite of efforts by negative external forces of regression that seem bent on turning back the clock of history. The 66th regular session of the executive committees of the East Africa Desert Locust Control Organizations convened today at the Asmara Palace Hotel. Representatives of Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalia, Kenya, Sudan, South Sudan, Tanzania, and Uganda are taking part in the meeting. Speaking at the event, Mr. Huri Asgadom, Director General of Agricultural Inspection at the Ministry of Agriculture, said that in the year 2020 up to 2021, desert locust in our region was very devastating, and in some member countries, they saw desert locust for almost after more than 70 years. That shows there is a need to revise prevention and control strategy of our organization to properly serve the member countries. Mr. Stephen Njoka, Executive Director of the Desert Locust Control Organization for Eastern Africa, on his part said that in the past years, the Ministries of Agriculture of the affected countries, in collaboration with the national institutions and regional organizations, continue to train desert locust officers, organize surveys and control teams, and also deploy ground and aerial logistics to contain the situation early enough. Mr. Stephen also urged member countries to integrate their resources, exchange timely information, develop capacity and preparedness to combat desert locust invasion, and thus promote food security in the region. Government employees in Addaih town conducted water and soil conservation popular campaign with a view to redress the environment and boost agricultural production. According to Mr. Johannes Kiflamariam, head of the Ministry of Agriculture in the subzone, the government employees constructed 16 kilometers of terraces and prepared 4 hectares of land for cultivation. The coordinators of the program, on their part, expressed appreciation for the support they were extended by line ministries and administrations. After this short break is your international news. Stay with us. Welcome back. Russia said it had successfully test-launched a Zircon hypersonic cruise missile from a submarine for the first time, a weapon President Vladimir Putin has lauded as part of a new generation of unrivaled arms systems. The Defense Ministry, which tested firing the Zircon missile from a warship in July, said that the Severodvinsk submarine had fired the missile while deployed in the Barents Sea and had hit its chosen target. Low-quality video footage released by the ministry showed the missile shooting upwards from a submarine, its glare lighting up the night sky and illuminating the water surface. Some Western experts have questioned how advanced Russia's new generation of weapons is, while recognizing that the combination of speed, maneuverability, and altitude of hypersonic missiles makes them difficult to track and intercept. In July, parts of footage showing Russia's advanced new S-500 surface-to-air missile system appeared to have been deliberately blurred to make it harder to examine in details. Iranian authorities had said at least 9 people were killed in Oman and Iran on Sunday as tropical cyclone Shaheen pummeled parts of their coastlines. In Oman, 2 people died in a landslide and a child in flash flooding. Rescue teams also pulled the bodies of 2 Asian workers from their home. Flights were suspended and schools closed as the storm, with wind speeds up to 139 kilometers an hour, was due to cross Oman's north coast in the evening. Across the sea in Iran, 6 people were killed in Chabahar port in the southeastern province of Sistan Baluchistan. The eye of the storm was 220 kilometers per hour off the coast of the province. Some flights to and from Muscat International Airport were suspended to avoid any risks, the airport had said, while the Civil Aviation Authority urged people to avoid low-lying areas and valleys. It was also reported that the UAE was on high alert. Oman declared a 2-day national holiday on Sunday and Monday and shut schools due to the adverse climate conditions. American scientists David Julius and Artem Pataputian won the 2021 Nobel Prize for Medicine for discoveries of receptors for temperature and touch that could pave the way for new painkillers. The Nobel Assembly at the Sweden's Karolinska Institute said today that their findings have allowed us to understand how heat, cold, and mechanical force can initiate the nerve impulses that allow us to perceive and adapt to the world around us. The more than a century-old prize is awarded by the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences and is worth 10 million Swedish crowns, equivalent to $1.15 million. The Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine, shared this year by the 2 laureates, often lives in the shadow of the Nobels for Literature and Peace, but medicine has been thrust into the spotlight by the COVID-19 pandemic, and some scientists have suggested those who developed coronavirus vaccines could be rewarded this year or in the coming years. Okay, that was all for tonight. Following is a review of our top stories. Announcement from the Ministry of Health. Message of congratulations by President Isaias Afwerki. Russia successfully test-launched a hypersonic cruise missile. At least 9 dead as cyclone lashes in Oman and Iran. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.